everybody in the chat room joining us for the last 4 hours. East Coast, West Coast, international vibes all night long. My man DJ Aaron Park, DJ Jezabella, West Coast family, place to be. One time for your mind.
Oh, good morning, darlings. I'm on my phone, so you all will have to excuse me for a quick sec. Please, while I pull up my chat so I can see you. Grand Rising, much love, hugs, and kisses. And welcome to the room to all while I pull up my chat. I have some things that I need to get off my chest. Oh, shit. I thought I turned that down. It must have been my ring I turned down. My bad. There's some things I need to get off my chest. Now, this is from my phone. Hi, Monica. Much love, hugs, and kisses. First of all, I need to discuss some of the things that happened over the weekend. Sasha, much love, hugs, and kisses. We need to talk, darling. But that's another day. We'll talk. Because, as you can see, I'm having issues with the book, but that's another subject. I'm not here for that today. Don't forget to hit the like, y'all, and the notification bell for all, not just some of my notifications. And don't forget the clothing line is always there. The link will be in my description box with the 10% discount, which I will be taking away after Mother's Day, okay? It will be gone the day after Mother's Day. Gone. Not to be seen, not that one anyway, again. Till maybe my birthday or anniversary, maybe. Okay, so let me get to it. This is not the real show, this is just a quickie. And those of us that are grown know how quickie goes. You drop it, you bend over, and you get to it. Or you just hop on it and you get to it real quick, okay? So this is what I'm going to do, okay? Because the sun is not up on my side of the pond yet, but the birds are chirping, and I tend to awake with birds. I took notes and recordings for Matifa's Thieving Hood, okay? For that. That series is still up on my wall. I just haven't put it into a playlist because I knew there were some lawyers involved, and for whatever reason, I just never put it into a playlist. I guess to try and keep the drama down. But the drama doesn't seem to be going away. Much love, hugs, and kisses to everyone. I'm on my phone at the moment. So I can see your chat, but I can moderate from another phone. But, you know, I'm looking, but I'm not looking. Now, here's what's bothering me is that from that, a lot of lies are surfacing or resurfacing again that either have my name in them or I'm being called into, although I've asked to be left alone, or, which is my most grandest pet peeve, a bitch is lying about what happened to her. Okay? It's all right to post receipts and say that this person said this and this person said that. But did they say it to you? Was it said about your children? Or are you using the fact that it was said or that it was rumored to have been said in your own case and your own justification? Now, I've heard things like, oh, pills were sent through the mail, but I have receipts that say otherwise because I have interviewed the party involved. Now, I have enough respect for that childhood true childhood friend. Because keep in mind, we 9 to 10 years older than you. So how could either one of us have ever been your childhood friend? By the time you would have been a child, we would have been adults. And when I mean childhood friend, this is somebody I was with from pre-K straight through the 5th grade, maybe the 6th. I think she went to Lamel with me too. So, I mean, really. Where did you come along? You didn't even live in our neighborhood. But that's another story for another day. I digress. But what I heard yesterday, and I went to the shadows for a reason. Much love, hugs, and kisses to everyone that's entering the room. One thing that really upset me about this whole thing is the race baiting. Okay? I hate the fact that people are saying because your spouse is not of ethnic black, and I say ethnic black because you could be black from anywhere in the world, the diaspora is humongous, that you don't have a right to be pro-black or to be conscious. Since when? When I got married, my skin color didn't change. I didn't all of a sudden get bleached the day I said I do. And he didn't all of a sudden get a deep suntan the moment he said I do. Or vice versa. Or the same and the same. And depending, the couples, male, female, 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 male, male. The ratio. That's some bullshit right there, okay? I believe we all one race, the human race, but there is ethnicity, okay? Now, I'm going to call you by name because what you said was some real... I know it's a lie more. I know you're lying. I know for a fact you're lying. He might have said it about someone else's child. He didn't say it about yours. I know for a fact that you were a hillbilly. And now you're trying to pass yourself off as some tough wigger. Now, where you got that juice from, please tell me. Because maybe they have one that can turn me into a white girl. I don't have a problem being from the valley. Tell me. Because I want that juice. Now, what I'm not going to do is sit here and look all over the place for 1 second, y'all. My DJ went off. So, of course, the volume going to change a little bit on what I got going on. Now, more, keep in mind, I don't think I had an agreement to stay away from you. Because normally I remember my agreements. There was never one made with me. Isn't that ironic? No agreement was ever made for me to leave you out of this. I was doing it as a common courtesy to you. I told you who was fucking with you. Point blank. Several times. I even told you to back off. But for whatever reason, that clout must taste too good because you chasing it. You chasing it so bad that you leaving tire marks and skids all the way up the road on your advance to get there. Now, what's going to happen is some people that really didn't want me to go back to those recordings. Oh, because I'm meticulous. I take notes while I record. Oh, and also, I get permission. Complete with the date, the subject matter, and the conditions under which I will bring those recordings back. I was looking for my notebook, but like I said, the sun is not up yet. And I don't want my neighbors that's getting ready to work to watch me walk around my bedroom butt ass naked. I'm sure they enjoy it, but I just don't feel like doing it. So I'm going to wait till the sun is up. I'm going to find my notebook where I took my notes, okay? I'm not going to reveal everything here because, again, like I said, this is a quickie. I'm going to pull my notes My notes will tell me what I'm looking for and where to find it within my my massive files of receipts. But I know for a fact that you're lying, Mo. Don't forget, sometimes it's not good to be in a conversation with the queen of receipts. Because the moment she can't trust you, well, you know the rest. Right? You know the rest. You was just mad at Diet for whatever reason. And Mediva. Don't leave Mediva out of this, even though you kissing her ass. You were mad at them for some whatever reason that, you decided to go over there to that other place and deal with that over there. And the fact that you say you speak to no one, I know that's a lie too. And those people know that I know it's a lie. Now, there's nothing wrong with the truth and putting the truth out there. Because I got receipts that can hurt everybody, and I'll walk away from here without a friend in the world on this here YouTube street, okay? If that's what we're going to do, if we're going to blow it wide open and we're really playing again, let me know. Let me know. But to say out your mouth what you said about a woman that was touched as a child and still will deal with it till the day she died was horrendous. No one threatened your kids. The principal of your children's school called your kids there because your children have behavioral problems and they like the use of the word, the N-word. That came out your mouth to me. That's true. Remember? Sitting on your steps, chain smoking. A lot of that stuff you told more than one person. And I told you at the time you had a problem. But, nobody listens to KEYDEADMAN until it's too late. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I never check my sound. I'm just over here ranting. Well, I guess I did when I switched over to my channel to look at my thing. But much love, hugs, and kisses to everybody. I just want to let you know, for those, I'm giving you a warning. You interviewed with me, or you was dealing with me during that time. I'm giving you warning now. Because I swing my blade without prejudice. Never presume or assume that I'm going to leave you out of something just because we're cool. I swing my blade wide, long, and without prejudice. Okay? That's straight. Especially after you making me look for receipts that's over a year old, okay? And the handwritten ones, because I have to find that exact notebook. It's a good thing I know which one it's in. I just have to find it. Miss Mo, when you came back, you should have did what we agreed. Keep your mouth shut and just go on about your business and leave the past in the past. But no, you had to jump on the bandwagon and feel like you're doing something. I don't know why you feel like you're doing something or whatever, but it's not in defense of your children. It's most definitely not in defense of that. And I know that for a fact. You weren't even around when the statement was made. You was in the bushes somewhere. Now, there'll be receipts put up. Oh, yes, there'll be receipts put up, and not by me. and they will be true. But they won't be about you more. Because I think you lied from the beginning to even start this hate train. The seed of this hate train starts with you. This particular one. Okay? So I'm going to go pull it and I'm going to find it. And I'll be back. But a quick announcement about the book, okay? I love EJD, but I'm having a hard time bringing myself back to read it. Book covers, I love you. I started it. I left you off at a good place if you would like to pick it up for yourself from Amazon or for the hard copy. You can also get it on the Kindle. But as of right now, I cannot bring myself back to read it. I pre-read the next chapter and it is so damn long. I know it's going to take me at least 45 minutes to read one chapter. These chapters are ridiculous. It's like reading War and Peace. It's that long. So I've given you an introduction, which, may come back to it at a later point. But for right now, I'd much rather bring y'all something else more exciting that I really want to read to you. I've been trying, and it's got a fantastic soundtrack. It really does. It's got like 50 songs in the soundtrack. That should tell you how long the book actually is. And the chapters themselves. So I didn't want you to think that I had forgotten about you and reading, but I can't do it. Not at this moment in time. It's just, I can't. This one, no. I don't know if he knew it was good. No, his second to the last novel. Besides, his new one just dropped. It should have dropped in April. The one for this year, which is the last one. Yeah, I'm down for a new read. Plus, I would have to like refresh people's memories with the beginning of the book. This is just ridiculous. I can't do it. So I think I'm going to pick a different book, and I'm going to pick this one because I really want to read one, and I'm going to pick a different genre. I'm going to take us somewhere else. Same genre. No, I don't know. We'll see. But I got some things in mind and some books in mind for us to go. As far as my open panel, when I come present my receipts later, because it depends on how long, I'm not going to give you a time. It depends on how long it takes me to actually pull them and to hey, Big J, good to see you, darling. Much love, hugs, and kisses. I haven't seen you in a minute. But it depends on how long it takes me to pull my receipts in my notebook and get them organized so that I can put them up on the screen. Okay? I need to download like StreamYards to my phone or something. I don't have it on my phone. I use my laptop for that. And see if I can work it from there. And I can't just open up my Google Drive or my Apple Drive because it's too much on there. I might show you something I ain't ready to show you. Oh, you know what's going on. You know what's going on, Big J. I'm going to tackle that subject too. I'm going to tackle divestment. Hey, Dookie, my bro. Much love, hugs, and kisses. Good to see you. You know I got a problem with what's going on over there with the manosphere and the divestment community and all that bullshit. Jessica X. I got a major problem with Jessica X. How y'all know she pretty? And she ain't never showed her face except for that avatar that could have come from anybody. I'm over here. Trust me, I know. That is one thing yeah, a catfish. I don't think she is what she says she is. And I have something to say. Have you seen her in person? I've seen her avatar. Has she ever shown herself in person? Hey, Blue. Hey, Shady. Everybody, let me start from the beginning since I started calling names. Monica, Sasha, Kayla, Barbie, Tammy, Achilles. I didn't see you. Must have been looking away talking. Barbie, Boss. Let's see, Rissa. Make sure I don't miss anyone. Big J, Dookie, Shady. My lovers and my haters in the bushes. Much love, hugs, and kisses. Oh, okay, so that's really her in the avatar? No surgery? And is she biracial? I'll talk to you, Big J, about it. That's one of the things I want to cover. Because I got a tendency of when I tell people where I'm going to go, they tend to try to run and step on me to get there. So you're saying it's not her picture, Jiggy? All right, well, that's another subject. We'll come to that because that leads into what I would like to discuss, okay, and how I'm going to present these here receipts on this here one person. I'm going to take it one person at a time. Instead of cutting the head off, I'm going to have fun just chopping the body up and watching it try to regrow. And every time the new growth comes, I'm going to chop it off. Instead of killing the snake, I'm going to make the snake regenerate over and over and over again as many times as I would like while I torture it. You know, much like VS/Susie did over there pre-beef sector. But I won't be pretentious. If you don't predate Tommy Sotomayor, and this is not me kissing his ass, or any of the people that came over here to get at him within that first year, you are not the official black sector, my darling. You're an offshoot. And the black sector consists of many different neighborhoods and social circles, depending on social construct, interests, region, and country. One good thing about the World Wide Web is that it has made the world a much smaller place and so much easier to reach out and touch someone digitally. Now, you may not like what I just said, but it's the truth. I asked that question for a reason. 2017, I have receipts older than that. On some of the very people you talking to. You know, to say, oh, we don't have that over here. Didn't Susie kick Kiki's ass in the parking lot of an IHOP? Or was it the doorway? Or was it both the doorway and the parking lot? Because I was there live for it. Was there not sex scandals too? And did y'all not have poor Sean over there? And I say poor Sean because he was also accused of being a pedo. Was he not? Got those receipts too. And hey, guess what? Mona wasn't the first person, nor Sansa Ray was the first person in the black sector to fake their suicide. No. I bet you don't know that either. Like I said, you should never be presumptuous. You should never assume. You should always ask questions. And don't be rude. What is beef? How about where's the beef? I thought a beef was when you argue. And I don't understand how you can have both a beef and a roast sector. See, what's going to happen is the roast sector, well, the beef sector is going to get roasted, basically. I mean, you can't think, you know, if you're so pretentious to think that, you know, I don't know. You say you're the beef sector, but when beef shows up on your doorstep, you try to curtail it. Next time, get upset with like the likes of Tracy and Rico that have lost views and so desperate that they come over here if you think it's such a lower step down. If you think it's a step down, get upset with them. Because they one of the first ones to move this way. Especially Rico. He went all the way over to Chucky's, dropped his pants for a joke and the audience on live and showed us all his schlong. And y'all know he famous for that from over there. What was it, the Messy Express? It was like named after a train that Susie had. It's like y'all had nothing to do until Susie had to go to jail for that month, went to court, and then was told she couldn't come online to YouTube, okay? It got dead over there. Dry. Dry than a motherfucker over there. Okay? Even my hometown was having issues over there. I'm not going to call their name because they ain't did shit to me. And I kind of like their content. Like everybody's kind of like everybody's content over there. But don't act like you the end all to be all to the black sector. And keep saying the black sector ain't know, the black sector ain't know. But that doesn't, because you know or you perceive it from that way, doesn't mean it's right. See, y'all got me going off on a tangent. I'm only supposed to be here for a moment. Let me see if I got a glass of ice ready to go. No, I got a bottle of ice water. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. So, that bothered me a little bit too about the black sector. So, all right, my darlings, I love you. So, I covered the book. I am going to discuss like the stuff about the black sector. And really, they're all sectors. They are white sectors, Asian sectors, Russian sectors. There's all of these sections, Caucasian sections, supremacist sections. Oh, and here's another name you didn't name. Let's not just name Tommy. How about Young Pharaoh? Because all the people who follow him brought something too. You know, Young Pharaoh, Sanetta, all them that came in that little group that predate you. How dare you say you the black sector? Come on. But you call it the beef sector. No. It's just that you're in that neighborhood, okay? Or that social circle. Or that social network. But that doesn't keep anyone, like the troll Jay Speaks, and Scammer from going over there. Now. And also, there was some very pertinent things said in part 2 by the She-Beast that proves that she was involved in a lot more, and she keeps admitting to it every time she gets flustered and she feels she needs to clear something up. So, because I don't care about whether or not, I really don't. Pills were sent up and down 95. And it doesn't bother me because right now I'm under different jurisdiction. Although I'm a U.S. citizen and at the time it was taking place, I can talk about it. Okay? And it not be a problem with me. I was just doing it out of respect to some friends on both sides. And when the recipient says they didn't do it, and the sender says they didn't do it, even though they don't like each other and they don't know that I asked them both the same question, I tend to believe that's the truth. Because She-Beast, both you and I know, being from the same hometown, that it would be much easier just to step out on your porch and get rid of them. Or hang out the window and get rid of them. Or call your neighbor and get rid of them. Than to put them in a box, send them through the mail, and risk federal time. Only an idiot would do that. And I tend you forget on which side the pills was coming from. He was coming down 95, not going up 95. That was the accusation. So like I said, I'm going to pull my notebook with all these interviews, and I'm going to go and look and see which parts pertain to this subject matter right here and what I have to add. Are there receipts of certain things being said? Oh, of course. Do those receipts pertain to Mo? No, not at all. She's using her entitlement, homegirl. Homegirl. We haven't said that since the 90s, bitch. You sound just as corny as Uncle Fester. She the one say homeboy, homegirl, homie. Stuck in the 90s. Stuck in freaking Hollywood. You that type of white girl that say, I got a black friend. You say, KEYDEADMAN. My God. You're married to a European man, an Englishman. How dare you say that type of stuff? Well, then you would think that my eyes are really trained to spot out people like you, Karen, right? My list of 2020 Karens was real. Those bitches are really Karens. And they have admitted to being Karens. But that line, homie, made you homie the clown. Always remember there's more than one clown at the circus. Or in a nightmare. Okay, my darlings. Let me get out of here. Yeah, she'll pick me. Yeah, she'll pick me. But I'm gonna look those up. I couldn't believe she said that, homie. And then she showed up, was all tanned down to the max. I could smell the tanning lotion with a big old do-rag on her head, trying to sit there in the camera and talk black. When did Hillbilly go to wig her so quick? I ain't never seen nothing like it. Can you send me some of that juice so I can give it to my husband? So he can get his card, his black card. And then I'm sure if they make a wigger juice, what would the opposite be? Somebody give me a good opposite. I'm going to have to think about that. Then maybe there's a juice that will help me become white. You know, take my melanin away. Or maybe there's some process where I can share my melanin with him, and maybe we both could come out light skinned. You know, he could have more of a golden hue, and I could come up a few shades. I mean, I'm already a ginger naturally. So, you know, I guess maybe if I come up a few... Shit, fuck out of here. So, I'm going to let y'all know I'm pissed that I got to go find this shit, okay? Because like I said, it's over a year old. And I've collected so many receipts since then. But I don't appreciate when lies are told. And they're not about the person that you're actually accusing. You know, something else, it went somewhere else. And it's just ridiculous. Especially when these are criminal charges and stuff like that. Some things were said, yes, that were untoward, very much untoward. But not to you, Mo. Not directly to you. All right, my darlings. Let me go find this shit. Any questions before I go? Cause I need a cup of coffee, and the dog seems to know every time I go out. He ain't snoring all night long. He just started snoring. Well, don't get mad at that. I do that too, Sasha. But you know what? It look good with certain looks. It depends on what look I'm going for. I will do that. Shit, some of them old school tricks still work. I might do that. And I don't really use liquid eyeliner like that. I use it, but I don't like it. Because you gotta wait for it to dry and stuff. I can still use the little dollar pencil that you gotta sharpen. In fact, I got sharpeners all over the place that's specifically for my makeup pencils. I don't light them to warm them either. That tells you I'm old school. I could take the pain of the hard. You know, when you get that pencil that's hard like a writing pencil, I could take that shit. Not 1989, it would be more like 92. 92 to 95. That's where she stuck. 92 to 95. But even still, like I said, in 92, I was 20, what, 21? No, sorry, 92, I was 18. 95, I was 21. Come on now. But anyway, let me get off here, y'all, so I can get my coffee, because it's like, you know, 5:45, and I want to get my coffee. And I'm sure some people, don't forget to hit that like, y'all, and subscribe if this is your first time. It's not a necessity. It's not mandatory, but if you would like the tip, it'll be in the description box when I get up here and it's uploaded. It'll automatically drop. Also, don't forget the store. Get your cloutware. Get your Queen of Receipts merch. Thank you to all of those who have supported. You know who you are, and I know who you are. Thank you. I won't put you on blast, but thank you so much. Hey, sis Bubes. Much love, hugs, and kisses. Thank you so much. If you've ordered from the line, I hope you appreciate it. I'm trying to come up with something for the men, but I'm such a matriarchal type of woman that I'm having a hard time designing something for the men that's not crass. I don't know. I shouldn't run my ideas, past my mother first. And then I talked to her, and she's like, that's very crass. Ain't no man gonna wear that. When I know damn well he would wear it. But by her saying it's crass, that let me know she don't want me to sell something like that. Although, it's probably gonna be a couple crass ones coming, you know. But, get your clout wear. I got them even in onesies for the youngins. Yes. The youngins can get their clout wear. Yes. The clout. So if you have any new boys you know of, get them a onesie. The pink one is so cute. It really is. But again, darlings, I love you. Let me go find this shit and upload it. I'm hoping to be back today. But everybody seems to have something to say, and there's nothing wrong with that. I like it when it's movement and, stuff going on, and it's not just dry over here, and we just stuck with maybe one or two content creators. But one thing I won't do is lie, and one thing I won't accept is lies. Okay? Like I said, no prejudice at all with my receipts. None. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all soon on these streets. Oh, and by the way, don't bring me no beefs. Okay? Leave that shit at the door. If you didn't want me to speak on it, then maybe you shouldn't have put it out here in these here YouTube streets. Love you, darlings. Bye.